Hello. Hello. Hello, Steph. Hey, Pepper. Hey, Jenny Hansen. Hey, Tawanda. How's everybody doing? Hey, Kiki. Oh, I hope you get decent results, Kiki. I got sorry, my phone rang. Hey, Sherry, Ninja Orchid, Sweet Pea. Hope everybody's doing okay. Kiki, I wish you the best on that CAT scan. I know they suck. You gotta drink all that. Well, that stuff's not really that bad. The fruit punch stuff for the contrast. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Puss in Boots. Hey, Steph. So, I got to be honest, I didn't get to listen to all of Wendy and Randy's stream. My sister and her wife stopped by to visit with my brother. Um, so I pushed this back a little bit. But I did hear enough for One to say, "What says you, Tracy? What says me, One? What do you want me to do?" Not good, Puss in Boots. Not good. I'm over here pretty much minding my own business. Yes, Tawanda. But One wants to say, "What says you, Tracy? Laura's back in Natasha. What says you?" Nothing. Not a fucking thing. Why would I? What do you want me to say? You surely don't expect me to defend your honor because you don't have any. Right, Steph? Laura's defending Natasha and didn't vet anything. Wait a minute. This is what started the major beef. I mean, and I've said it before. Randy and me and Wendy always went tit for tat. Wasn't a big deal. Hey, Nunya. Thank you, Puss in Boots. The line in the sand came when Wendy and Randy, promoted Natasha Cooper. Now, Laura went over a live stream that Natasha did. Randy and Wendy had her on panel, told me when she doxed the fuck out of my son that I deserved it because I poked the bear, told Tawanda that she deserved it because she showed a public Facebook crime group picture. Hey, Caslin. Caslin, you need to email me. I want to talk to you about what's going on in Bardstown. Um, but I poked the bear. Tawanda deserved it. What says me one win? Not a fucking thing. Because you two continue to lie and act as if you knew nothing about Natasha when Randy was instructing her chat that they couldn't say anything bad against Natasha. They couldn't disagree with Natasha at all. So, what says you, Tracy? Absolutely fucking nothing. Or how about this? Don't poke the bear. How about that? Because see, Laura's never made any beefs about it. She's always said she thought Natasha was funny. I personally don't see the humor in the woman. Made it very clear. But y'all want to put in your title, Laura backs Natasha? Laura didn't vet anything? You can't have it both ways there, girlies. Did you vet anything, or are you lying when you say, oh, that's already been proven? That's already been proven that Randy's a big fat liar. When she says, well, I didn't know anything about Natasha's past. But if you look on my community post dating back to 2022, 2022, Randy was discussing Natasha's money. Because that's what we want to talk about. That's the worst thing Natasha's ever done is come on here and raise money. That's what you want to talk about. So what says me is not shit. Didn't have my fucking back. And then you want to come on here and convince people that you're totally clueless to Natasha's past, to Natasha's history. Totally fucking clueless. Liars. That's what Randy and Wendy are. Liars. Oh God, he wears me out, Caslin. I don't know. Hey, Aussie Allison. Like I said, I've been sitting over here minding my own fucking business. And then you got JP, Randy's Peach. See you later, Peach. In my community post, calling my kid raggedy, a crotch goblin, and I'm supposed to defend anybody's kids on this fucking platform? Are you kidding me? Randy and Wendy, we don't talk about people's kids, really. Did you not ask Mander how the first day of school went for her kids? Did you not rag on Steph for being live on Christmas Eve? Get the fuck out of here, you two. Get the fuck out of here. Peach. Bye, Peach. Raggedy? JP wants to call my kid Raggedy? Oh, no problem, Aussie Allison. You want to call my kid fucking Raggedy, bitch? My kid has more manners in his little fucking finger than you'll ever have, JP. Because if your kids are any kind of a reflection of you, you raised fucking bullies, bitch. Well, I guess I'm supposed to know all about your raggedy fucking kid. No, no, you're not supposed to know all about him. Nobody's supposed to know all about him. But his name gets thrown around here like fucking nothing. Nobody had my back. What says you, Randy? Wendy? What says you? PJ calling my kid raggedy, a crotch goblin. What says you? Not a fucking thing. Steph almost made him cry. Wow. I've been missing all of that. I haven't really paid a whole lot of attention to what's been going on YouTube. Life's been a little busy. Sad, but busy. But I get a message and somebody says, Tracy, go watch JP stream from 2 days ago. And I'm like, nah, man, I don't want to. I don't want to watch it. And they're like, well, just skip through about halfway and your kid's full docs is in there. Right, Aussie Allison, don't dare talk about their kids. But to expect me to defend them? I don't think so. I don't fucking think so. Hey, Mystery Maverick. Hey, Sweet Pea. What says you, Wendy? What says you, Randy? JP called my kid raggedy and a crotch goblin. What says you? Fucking idiots. Fucking lying ass idiots. They really honestly think that people forget their bullshit. Do I agree talking about people's kids? Nope. No, I sure don't. Sure don't. Don't want my kid talked about. Don't want my kid doxed out in chats, but it's happening. And then JP says, well, why you bring attention to it? Oh, well, I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. Because if I don't tell you it's happening, it keeps happening. Well, you have my main account blocked. It don't matter, JP. You see every fucking thing I post. I you know, I didn't think Randy and Wendy talked about. Oh, Caslin, you do not want to get on this bitch's radar. But I didn't think Randy and Wendy really talked about uh, Natasha's kids. I didn't see Natasha's stream. I can't never find her anymore, which is fine. But I didn't really think they said anything bad about Natasha's kids. But it ain't my job, just like it ain't their job. What says you, Tracy? What says me? What says me is you two are two of the most manipulative, unbelievable, unbelievable. And maybe, just maybe, if you two would have stood up in the beginning when all the shit went down between me and Natasha, instead of saying, you poked the bear, you poked the bear, maybe, just maybe, I would have come in and said, Randy and Wendy didn't talk about your kid. I probably would have gone into Laura's and said it. I wouldn't have gone into Natasha's only because I don't know where the hell Natasha is anymore. JP's the most unoriginal. I don't know. Everybody loves JP because JP makes fun of people. So, Mr. Maverick, it is, I'm telling you, this community, and I know you're not from this community per se. It's always been a no-no to talk about people's kids. It's always been a no-no to talk about people's addiction. You know, we had all these lists, and the two people that set up on their platform and acted as if they were the moral authority of this little piece of the community has done it all. Randy gets caught doing some fuck shit. I'm in a bad way. I'm sorry. I'm in a bad way. Well, you're right. Laura's kids do. I don't know that I've ever heard Wendy and Randy talk about Laura's kids. I can't honestly say that I have. I don't recall that. But yeah, Laura's kids are pretty much up for fucking grabs around here. But when I heard one win say, "What says you? What says me? You hypocritical, lying fucks." That's what says me. Laura backs Natasha Cooper and didn't vet her. But we promoted Natasha Cooper's every channel. Even told our chat they couldn't say anything bad about her. Even told subs bye when they spoke up about Natasha. I guess you poked the fucking bear, bitches. And I probably would have left this alone until I heard one win say, "What says you, Tracy?" And I thought, oh, no, she didn't. Oh, fucking no, she didn't. Laura's kids are great kids. I mean, they're good kids. What can you say? They're responsible. I mean, they're good kids. I think for the most part, most kids are good kids. Did I think what Natasha said about Randy's kids was right? No, no, I don't think it's right. But I'm not going to go to bat for you, Randy. After what you've done to me, fuck you. Fuck you. And like I said, JP goes in there and says, she's talking about 6 weeks ago. No, if I was talking about my son's troll that was in Makeup Mobsters, I would have said in Makeup Mobsters. But let's not forget, everybody wants to act like they didn't look at that picture, that avatar. Well, there was a girl's ass in that picture. I'm sorry, but when I originally looked at it, I thought it was one of his. I didn't know what the picture was. I've never seen that picture before. So whoever went and got it, went and got it off my son's Facebook or something. Um, but Randy made a comment about how good the girl's ass looked. So she obviously blew it up and took a look at it. And Makeup Mobster said he looked like a gangster. So she obviously blew it up and took a look at it. So now everybody's had a good look at my son. Can we leave him the fuck alone now? I don't even care about the Tracy's oxygen tank that was in there. Didn't they even have a pre-scripted BS line that they kept repeating about why they refused to vet anything because NC back in the beginning? Well, according to Randy, she wanted to give her a chance. Randy wanted to give her a chance. No, Randy. No. My community post proves you were running your mouth about Natasha back in 2022. What you wanted was her subs and her subs' money. And truth be known, that's what Laura wanted too. But what I can say is Laura never came to me and told me, well, you know what, Tracy, you deserve what Natasha's doing. You totally deserve it. Laura never went to Tawanda and said, Tawanda, you totally deserve what you're getting from Natasha because you poked the bear. Well, you bitches done poked the bear now. Yes, Spit Venom. Randy even went so far as to go live and almost cry because she lost 60 members when Natasha's people left her. Hello, Carol. You can call Natasha a lot of fucking things. You can call her a scammer. You can call her a foul mouth. You can call her whatever you want. But what you won't call her is fucking stupid. Well, she did fall for Randy's shit. She really thought that they were friends. And Randy says, she didn't stab you in the back. Wait till she stabs you in the back. How did Natasha stab you in the back, Randy? Can we rewind here? You went to Natasha to tattle on your friends, Starlight and a couple other girls. So, did Natasha stab you in the back after you stabbed them in the back? Because I believe you drew first blood there, Randy. But then Randy's notorious for passing around people's private conversations, isn't she? Sunnyside, Wendy never admits that Dr. Phil thought she was as loony as Trisha and Sean. She never admits that. When she shows the clips, she never shows where Dr. Phil looks at her and says, why do you watch? Why do you care? Not word for word. I don't even care about the whole Dr. Phil thing. I've heard the whole fucking story about that. And it's nothing like, well, it is kind of similar to what Wendy tells. I don't know. I personally would be so embarrassed that I went on a nationally syndicated show over YouTube. Hey, Pama. Am I saying that right, Pama? I would have been embarrassed to have been a part of the group that was going so hard for truthfully Trisha that it ended up in Dr. Phil's lap. Pame. Oh. I knew the pie part because there's a game in the casino called Pie Gal. And let's come on, let's face it. Randy and Wendy has a hard time going live that they don't trash Laura's candles. So, have you taken a look at Randy's merch? Doesn't everybody want a necklace or a tote bag that says, "Ask me about my grandkids," and the print doesn't fit all the way on the necklace? Doesn't everybody want that? Hey, Copa. I mean, isn't that everybody's dream? Can't really say much in those shows either because of the time constraints. True. Now, Windbag is spinning the NC lies. She said they knew about her but decided to give her a second chance. Oh, so now they know about her. But it was just a couple weeks ago, Randy claimed to not know about her. But then when I put my community post up and it shows that Randy was talking about Natasha's money back in 2022, that kind of proved Randy wrong on the we didn't know anything. But again, exactly. Thank you, in my opinion, allegedly. But I don't have the clip. You know, one win has nothing more to do than to sit on YouTube and clip. But when you talk about them, if you don't have the clip, it's a lie. It doesn't matter that 200 people agree with me. Randy has memory problems. She's got more than that now. Of course they did, Aussie Allison. When Randy went live after her and Natasha broke up and was almost in tears over losing 60 members, that's when I thought, that's not when I thought, because I thought from jump what Randy was after. She was fucking sub poaching. Thank you, Faith Becomes Me. It's just crazy. But for Wendy to yell out, "What says you? What says me? Fuck off." That's what says me. Keep poking the bear. Maybe she'll dig up something on one of your kids. I don't know. Do I want her to do that? No. Am I going to jump in and block it? No. I'll show you as much grace as you all showed me. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, right, Sunnyside. What says you, Tracy, in Wendy's typical condescending cunt way? Like, what am I supposed to? One, when you're not blocked, come in here and tell me what you expect me to say. You expect me to go in Laura's and say, "What are you doing?" Going over a live stream of Natasha Cooper's. Interesting, the particular subs of NC that Randy takes an interest in. Gentleman Jack, Jelly Bear. Yeah. Randy was worried about Gentleman Jack's money back in 2022. It's on my community page. I know, Sarah. I ain't bothering nobody. JP's done come into my community post and called my kid Raggedy and Crotch Goblin. Never spoken on JP's kids until just now. I don't even know if she has kids. But if she does, they're probably little bullies. Called me a liar. Went and Randy one wins or one wins. It was one wins channel, but Randy was on panel today and said that I'm still going off over something that happened 6 weeks ago. No. Hello, Jiggy. Welcome to the channel where you get absolutely nothing. But according to JP, she doesn't know my family tree. But Makeup Mobster's blown up the avatar of my son and took a sneak peek. Randy blew up the avatar of my son, even complimented on the girl's ass that's in it. I'm not sure whose ass it was, but I'm going to bank on the fact they're not interested in you, Randy. In the meantime, I'm just sitting over here minding my fucking business. Do you think they will respond to Nicolina? Bet they don't. I don't know. What did Nicolina do now? See you next Tuesday. I can't even follow some of that shit because it's just too ornery. Dildo, my hair is not ombre. That's a picture from. Actually, my hair is gray. But thank you for letting me know that I could color my hair if I would like to. I won't be hitting you up behind the scenes to get the money for it. Okay, Dildo? But thank you. And that piece of blonde you see right there up front, that's a birthmark. Had it my whole life. Mm-hmm. It ain't purple though. But thanks, Dildo, for that hair tip. Tracy, how would I know what your son's name is? Okay, JP, then you want me to believe that you don't know my last name? I know. Have you seen Natasha's head? Exactly, Sarah. You may not have known it before when you had a conversation with it, but you do now. And if you didn't know it, you should at least know that it's a fucking dox. But why would you go into Randy and Wendy's and call me a fucking liar? Muffin Mouse, you shouldn't. I don't even know who the hell you are. But see, JP come at me first. I didn't have a clue who she was. Why would you call my kid Raggedy, JP? Yeah, don't block her. Why would you call my kid Raggedy, man? You don't know my kid. My kid's the kind that he pulls out chairs for women like you. He gives you parking spots. He helps carry your groceries out. Yes, Jenny, this is the JP. She's on her backup channel because I have her main channel blocked. Because I didn't know who the woman was when she started coming for me, doing parodies of me. I'm like, who the fuck is this woman? And I still don't even care about the parodies. I don't care. Somebody sent me a message and said, Tracy, go over to JP's chat. Your son's being total a full dox of your son and Tracy's oxygen tank. I don't even care about that. But why you want to come up in here and call my kid fucking ratchet or raggedy? You don't know my kid. Peach? Well, here's the thing about parodies, Layla. When you only parody people you don't like, the parody is lost. The parody is lost. When you only parody people you don't like, it's lost. And I never gave this woman a reason not to like me because I didn't even know she existed until somebody said, "Who is this woman doing parodies of you?" I was like, "Well, fuck, I don't know." No, she didn't bring my kid up. I don't believe it was JP trolling her own chat. You're right, JP. I agree with that. But that is a full name. And you want me to believe you don't know my last name. And I'm finding it real hard to believe, JP. I don't have any proof otherwise. But the fact that you went into Randy and M's, called me a fucking liar, basically, then came over to me, called my kid raggedy and a crotch goblin. I was like, does she know my kid? I mean, where did your kids come from? If not your crotch. Do you have kids? I don't even know. I don't care. Don't answer that. I do not care if you have children. I just don't understand it. Why people want to go in on somebody's kid. But I'm supposed to defend Randy's. Why? Do I agree with what Natasha said about Randy's kids? No. No, I don't. Nobody else's kids are off limits around here. If you don't want to believe me, fine. That's on you. But I truly did not know your kid's name, and I don't know your last name. Okay, JP. Well, now you do because I just showed it to you in my community post. So maybe you can answer why you called him raggedy. Okay, but she was talking about you, JP, not your children. It don't matter, JP. Just go do your thing, man. Go be you. Seems like you've won the hearts of everybody who hates Laura, who hates me. Go hang out with Randy, Peach. Send her all your information. See how quick it gets around. Hey, just another troll. It's just the audacity of these people. What says you? Fuck off. That's what says me. She never wanted to get to know me, Puss in Boots. She never wanted to. she, you know, her friends didn't like me, therefore she didn't like me. Okay. I sure will, JP. I sure will. Because I don't know how to get in touch with you. All I know how to do is tag you. I don't do behind the scenes shit. But I would definitely email somebody if I saw their kids' docs floating around somebody's chat. Hey, Janie. Janie, you're always trying to catch up. Yep, she just fell in with the sheep, Tawanda. She never gave me a chance, never even tried to get to know me. But that's okay. It is what it is. I get sick and now I'm completely lost. I was catching up on Laura's stream and then seeing you were live. I had the flu last month and now, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Christy. Oh, come on, JP. It had everything to do with other people's opinion of me. Who you trying to kid, girl? Christy, I hope you feel better, man. I heard those things hurt. Knock on wood, man. I do not need those. I heard it was bad, Christy. I've heard several people that's had that. But they say you can't get those if you didn't have chicken pox when you were little. And I didn't have chicken pox when I was little. I don't know if that's true or not. Oatmeal Aveeno Bass help. Oh, Jiggy, COVID settled in my head, in my brain. That ain't no shit. There, now you can do a parody over that, JP. Now that's funny. Do you agree with everything Queen Bee says? She is a big Queen Bee fan girl. No, I wouldn't think you would lose sleep. I don't think you have a conscience, JP. I I wouldn't think you would lose sleep. I wouldn't think you would. Jiggy, JP only does parodies of people she doesn't like. And she doesn't like certain people only because of what she's heard. He's stellar. But it's what it is. I don't care. Do the parodies. I don't give a fuck. I can tell you, you're never going to be as good as Alicia when it comes to parodying me. Well, you're not really good at parodies. You know why people are telling you that you're good at it? It's because you only go for people they don't like. That's the only reason people like Queen Bee and Wendy and Randy promote your parodies is because you do it about people they don't like. Just once, just once, start parodying somebody in the community that they like. Bet you don't stay on the good list very long. Bet you go right to the naughty list. Which, hey, there's room for you on the list. Come on over to the. Okay, whatever makes you happy, JP. Please don't talk about my son anymore, okay? Talk about me all you want. I don't give a fuck. Don't talk about my kid. And do you take requests? She considers them ninja. Like I said, I don't care. I didn't think you had to call my kid names. I didn't understand the point behind that, but whatever makes you feel better at night, JP, because you're saying things about a kid you don't fucking know. Again, a kid who would pull your chair out for you, who would give you his parking space, who would carry your groceries to your door. That kind of kid. And he's not a kid, he's a grown man, but he's my kid. Stellar, I got one of Laura's candles too. I got her wax melts and I got her candle. They burn fine. The wax melts smell fine. She called him a crotch goblin and raggedy. Okay, I'm supposed to be upset about it. Hold on. Let me get my upset face. What do I expect? This is a woman who used to support be up Molly Go Lightly's crotch goblin. I guess she saw the light. I did not make videos of the two grifters on here selling temp $1. Yeah. You know what? However anybody needs to, whatever their hustle is, do it. I don't care. But that's go, when Wendy and Randy can't wait. When Randy's usually better about it, but today she wanted to go all in with it because Laura played Natasha Cooper's stream. Ooh. Sarah. Sarah says, I don't care about Laura's candles. I hope she sells a bunch of them. I just think she's a real asshole. Check. Check. I don't know why anybody gets on somebody's products. But like I said, maybe instead of getting one of Laura's candles, you'd prefer to have a necklace that says, Ask me about my grandkids, and all of the writing doesn't fit on it. Maybe you'd rather have that. If so, see Randy's merch. Maybe you'd rather have a pig eating a pie called cheesecake. If so, see Wendy's merch. Don't want a candle? Don't buy a fucking candle. Don't want a necklace or a tote bag? It says, Ask me about my grandkids? Don't buy one. Don't want a pig eating pie? Don't get one. I think there's people on here, a lot of people that make really nice candles. I think Makeup Mobsters candles are cool. I think Chasing Truths candles are cool. I think when Alicia was doing candles, I liked hers. I gotta be honest with you. No, it doesn't fit, Lindsay. The words are, Ask me about my grandbabies or grandkids. I'm not sure which one. And the words don't even fit on the necklace. Not to mention, if you did want something that said that, I don't know why you would it be awkward for a total stranger to see your tote bag or your sweatshirt or your necklace and come up and say, Hey, let's talk about your grandkids? Weird. Right. Alicia, makeup mobster, both talented, also assholes. Agree. But I like their candles. And I got one of Laura's. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a clean white candle with smells good, burns good. All the letters are on straight, everything. Sure, Bad Wolf. What's your question? Long time no see, by the way. She should get a necklace that says hypocrite. She could wear it well. Haven't seen you in a long time, Bad Wolf. Yeah, he's right here in the chat. Hey, Jonathan. Does Wendy really have an air fryer? Okay, let me just say, I do not think Wendy has an air fryer beside her bed. She does have a refrigerator, a little, I think it's like a little dorm size to keep her waters cold at night. If it's, I don't personally have a problem getting up and getting a cold glass of water, but whatever floats her boat, man. I need to brush up on my air fryer cooking. There's a whole lot of shit that can be done in an air fryer that I don't have a clue. But it is good to see you, Bad Wolf. Okay, now this is funny. Okay. Wendy's saying this repeatedly now. Now it's become repeatedly. Randy lives in a beautiful place. There's grass, there's trees, and there's birds. Put a one in the chat if you have grass, trees, and birds. Wendy, you really don't get out much, do you? If you're impressed with grass, birds, and trees and dandelions, maybe even a bumblebee once in a while. I love birds. Cows, too. Twanda has cows. I just thought that was so funny. The first time she said it, okay, maybe Wendy lives in a, like a concrete condominium or something. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't see grass and birds and trees very often. I think the whole state where Randy lives is pretty, unless you're in the city, like the big cities. I don't care much for them. But Wendy seems to think Randy lives in paradise because she's got grass, trees, and birds. Whatever, Wendy. Whatever. My brother has horses next door to him. They're fun to watch. Kiki has a pool. I know, me too. Okay, Lindsay, thank you. I just wonder what she assumes most people have outside. Oh, Bad Wolf, don't say that. Oh, it makes my stomach hurt. Don't say that. Really makes you wonder. You're going to get to those, Sarah. Your day's coming. I don't know, guys. Like I said, I feel like I've been over here minding my own business. Minding my own business. You know, don't really have much to say about the whole sin Randy thing. I said it was the trip from fucking hell, and I stand by that. Moonshine, holding hands, and riding each other like horses. Trip from hell. Blank screen, baby's mama number 8. Hello, blank screen, baby mama number 8. Does that mean there's 7 baby mama before you? Giddy up, Tracy. Hey, Texas girl. I remember when the high horses, wasn't it the high horses that came out that were numbered? Or wasn't it 180 something? He's a busy man. Okay. Not allowed to mention the necklace, 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 necklace. I'll mention the necklace if I want to. Randy's the one that came on here yelling, thief, thief. With no proof whatsoever that Sin stole it. Oh, I remember the Cooters. They were pretty cool. Remember Tiny Hands? You all remember that guy? Tiny Hands. I think that was his name. Display squirrels. Aw. Well, a lot of squirrels right now. Because they're gathering nuts, one win. That's what squirrels do. I always liked the Cooters too. I thought they were funny. And I like that Tiny Hand dude. Well, let me tell you something, Aussie Allison. When it comes to the whole sin mess, I ain't touching that. Because I am to the point. Sin is nuttier than a fucking fruitcake. Randy knew Sin was nuttier than a fucking fruitcake and still took her fucking money. That's where I'm at with that. They didn't like Mandy Bell. The Cooters didn't. I don't remember all of that. That's where I stand with the whole Sin shit. But yeah, you don't come on here and call somebody a fucking thief. I don't hate raccoons, Mystery Maverick. I don't hate them. Um, I don't fuck with them because sometimes they're mean. But for the most part, raccoons don't bother nothing. I remember we were camping one time. I don't know. I think this was before I moved to Florida. I think I'd just come back from West Virginia. Hadn't moved to Florida yet. And my sister, it was just me, my sister, and my nephew was out there. And everybody else hadn't shown up yet. They were coming out the next day. And they went down to the lake. My sister and my nephew left me at camp by myself, which is okay. I'm not scared until like 27 raccoons start parading through right through the middle of camp. Man, I jumped up on a picnic table. I had a raft I was blowing up. Um, like a raft, like you get in the lake or the pool with. I was waving that son of a bitch in the air. They didn't pay no attention to me. They just kept on trucking right through the middle of the campsites and ate 23 glazed donuts. Left one donut. One donut. Why the fuck just eat them all? Because we left the donuts out, closed the lid. I bet 20 Cent and Randall make up by summer. It seems super scripted. I don't know, Blake Screen. Like I said, my opinion is sin is nuttier than the fruitcake. Randy knows it, has always known it, but it was better to have her money than to call her out. When Sin pulled the money back is when Randy decided to call her out. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Well, there was a lot of raccoons, Sarah. I mean, I'm sure they shared with their family, but they left one freaking glazed donut. And they were the good glazed donuts, Krispy Kremes. Yeah. We had this little table pushed up next to the camper, and they were polite. And it was our fault. You should never leave stuff out when you're camping like that. But the lid was closed on them. I didn't think those coons could get that lid. Well, they're pretty crafty little bastards. I should have known they could get the lid open. I mean, you see them do all kinds of shit. But to leave one donut, to me, that was almost like a slap in the face. I'm going to leave you one out of 24 Krispy Kremes, knowing there was at least three of us at the campsite. Well, maybe they didn't know because when they paraded through the first time, I was the only one there. So I don't know. Right, Kiki. I should have known they could get in the donut box, but I hope they threw up. I don't hope they got sick for like good, but I hope they had a bellyache. I remember one time a friend of my brother's. I have five brothers. Um, my oldest is deceased. He died in 98, and then three more, and then one that's exactly a year older than me. Irish twin is what that's called. And he's the one that's currently passing away as we speak. Um, I have five brothers. Where was this going? Good Lord, what was I talking about? I was talking about raccoon. Oh, one of their buddies had a pet raccoon. His name was Mike. I have a brother named Mike too, and he had a pet raccoon and he brought it to mom's one time and mom was cooking and that raccoon got up on not being watched, got to mom's skillet that was full of sloppy joes and tipped that skillet. Oh god, mom was heated. I think mom called us all little bastards that day. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Maybe though. I don't remember. Hello, Blackhearted. Blackhearted's here, y'all. We ran for the hills when that sloppy Joe, that pot of, I mean, you got to remember, my mom didn't make just a normal skillet of sloppy Joes. There were 10 of us in the family, plus all of our friends, because everybody came to our house to eat. I mean, we were like the neighborhood hangout. So it was a big old freaking deep skillet of sloppy Joes. And that raccoon tipped it over, and that shit went all over the kitchen. And mom was heated. Heated. Almost as mad as when my brother broke the eggs coming home from the store. You don't know what sloppy joes are? Okay, Mystery Maverick, listen. You take ground beef, hamburger. I don't know what y'all call it over there, wherever you're at. Obviously, you're not in this country. But you put some ground beef in a skillet and brown it, hamburger, and brown it. Add a little bit of onion, drain it, and then they make this stuff called Hello Eye Lurker. It's not called that. It's called Sloppy Joe mix, and you put it in there. It's a dry powder, like kind of like taco seasoning, and then you add a little bit of tomato paste or sauce or something in there, and you just eat it on a bun. I like mine with mustard. Hope JP doesn't cry when her turn comes around, as always does in this shithole community. Nah, I don't know. I mean, as long as JP continues to fall in line, she'll be okay. Nobody will go. Nobody will go for her. No, not minced meat. Well, not what we call minced meat. I don't know. I will put a picture of Sloppy Joe on my community post. You hate Sloppy Joes? Yeah, too. I don't like manwich. Manwich, I make my own too. Well, Christy, I don't use sugar, brown sugar, and vinegar and all that shit. But I use Sloppy Joe mix in the hamburger. I cut up an onion. Yes, yes, it's like a burger, but as the name says, sloppy. But how are Sloppy Joes red? That comes from the tomato sauce that you put in it. Oh, they call hamburger ground beef minced beef. Oh, well then, yes, I guess that's what it is. I like some Mexican food, not all. Actually, my girlfriend, well, she's like a part of our family. She just had to get me out of the house the other day because, well, I haven't gone anywhere since. Well, I just don't go out very much. I'm trying to stay close to my brother. But she got me out of the house for about a couple hours, and we went to a Mexican restaurant to eat. It was pretty good. Actually, it's Tex Mex, so it's not authentic Mexican, but it was still pretty good. And you know what we did? We rode through the projects. Yes, it's like spaghetti, right? Without the noodles on on a hamburger bun. Yes, blank screen, kind of like that. But we went riding through the housing projects. Don't ask me why. Kinda, but sweeter than spaghetti sauce. Nailed it. All right, guys, you know I don't stay on long. I just wanted to come on when one win said, "What says you? What says me? Kiss my ass." That's what says me. Why would I call anything out on your behalf, one win or Randy's? Why? You didn't have my back. You continue to lie about, oh, no, the lie has changed. First, it was they didn't know anything about Natasha. Now it's they knew about Natasha, but they wanted to give her a chance. Whatever. And so, what says me? Don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear. That's what says me. You want me to go in and lecture Laura over showing Natasha's live stream, but yet you two can have her up on panel and promote her channels and even defend a derogatory name that she used. Even defend that. But Wendy says she wasn't defending it. Whatever. Whatever. But it was really good to see some of you guys. Thank you, Aussie Allison. It's just sad around here. It's just so sad around here. It's like a, it's just sad. And it just gets sadder every day. I don't know. Like I said, JP, I don't know why you called my son names. I don't know. I don't get it. But hey, Susan. Thank you, Mystery Maverick. Um, I don't know why you felt the need to come into my community post and call him names. You could have called me names. But again, my son would pull out your chair, carry your groceries, anything you would ask of him. So, thanks, Jenny. Thanks, Susan. With that, I'm getting off of here. I'm gonna see if I can get him to eat something. He's down to eating like a little bitty cup of applesauce a day. Hey, 50 Shades. I did get him to drink a boost earlier, a protein drink. But and he was so pitiful Friday because his stomach was hurting. He was saying he was constipated. And I was like, dude, you're not taking anything in. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to start crying. I cry all the fucking time. I'm so tired of crying. But with that, I appreciate y'all coming in. Randy, Wendy, you're on your own. Poke the fucking bear, get what you fucking get. Because that's the way you treated me. JP, my kid's really a good kid. He won't, Ross Dog. I tried. He won't do it. I tried, though. But I'm going to go back to minding my fucking business over here. And y'all take care. Support everybody. Support anybody. Support no one. I don't care. But I appreciate you supporting me. Thank you, 50 Shades. Leave my son alone. Be nice to people's children. That goes for Randy's kids too. Laura's kids, Steph's kids, everybody's kids. Hey, Anita. All right, guys, I'm jumping. I'm done stayed on 13 minutes longer than I normally do. And I really didn't come live and say much of nothing other than I don't know what you want. What says you? I don't know. You got me, Wendy. What says me? Go fuck yourselves. I mean, I don't know. Hey, Tatum. But with that, leave my kid alone, guys. Come on. You know, it's not sending me over the edge like it used to. You're not getting the reaction from me that you used to. So just stop. With that, I'm going to go sit with my brother for a bit. Take care. Hope everybody's. Christy, I hope you're feeling better. Kiki, good luck on your CAT scan. Um, you got shit going on. I hope it gets better. I don't know what to say. So, thanks, guys, for coming in. See you around the tubes. Hey, Don Marie.